Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be having Costco food court foods. So we almost have everything on their menu except for like the Sundays and stuff. But yeah, we got pepperoni pizza, we have cheese pizza, we have chicken wings, we have their fries, hot dogs, we have their poutine here.
It's huge.
We have a couple drinks. Yeah, super hungry.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah, I pre-ripped mine.
You pre-ripped it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi, yeah.
I like it. All right. Which one's first?
I don't know.
What is your favorite food from this list?
Honestly, probably pizza.
Pizza? Yeah. Let's start with pizza then.
Yeah? Which one do you want to start with?
Doesn't matter. Just grab. You want pepperoni? I know you like meat.
Yeah.
Let's grab one each. I don't know if you guys watched just one of our other videos, but it's the a challenge video where speed eating. We actually used, I think, Costco pizza for it, right?
And Costco hot dog too, I think.
We went to Costco and it was so busy.
We actually went earlier. Well, he went earlier. They didn't even have pizza, so we had to like come back.
Nothing.
I actually really like their cheese pizza too.
Really?
Yeah.
I like this. Especially if it's like kind of fresh.
Yeah.
No, I'm holding my hand.
Yeah.
Holding my hand.
What do you like more, pepperoni or cheese?
I think it depends on where. So if I'm getting it from like Costco, most likely the pepperoni. Like I like this a lot. But then if it's from like maybe Domino's, I might prefer the cheese more. But then I think I like adding more cheese on it, not just one.
Oh, really?
Like the they have like the 3 cheese. And a provolone. And you can add like goat cheese and stuff on it too.
Goat cheese on pizza?
I think so. Oh, sorry, no, not goat cheese. Actually, I don't know. But Bella cheese. It's good.
Show them what you're dipping.
Oh yeah. It's ketchup and mayonnaise. Japanese mayonnaise. So I'm mixing it. It's good.
Just looking at Nori.
She's holding my hand with her hand. Need some fries? I've been actually craving for this a lot. For a while.
Really?
Like, food like this. Have you had their wings before? I've never had it.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm excited to try that.
They're actually pretty good.
Really?
What do you like more, these or the wings?
Drumsticks. More meat, easier to eat. What about you? Same thing?
I used to really like the wings when I was a kid. And yeah, now I like these because just easier to eat.
Yeah, exactly. Oops. Fry fine. I saw a video of how to properly eat a wing and a drumstick. So what they do is like, obviously it's not 100% not gonna work for me. But apparently, I don't know if you guys seen it, but they push the drumstick down like this.
Go here.
So they take it and then like push it down. Oh shoot! So the meat slides off like that.
Yeah.
And then you just go one bite like this. Oh.
Did it work?
It's hard with this because it's so crispy.
Yeah.
Kind of worked though.
Yeah.
The meat came off.
Kind of.
Yep. And apparently the wing. So you know how there's a bone here, and then there's a bone here. It's really fried, so I can't tell. But you're supposed to like pull it, and it comes apart, and it's just pure meat. Somehow I don't know how, but I already pulled one off, so it's mostly me now. It's crispy.
Super crispy.
You know one thing I never understood? Is how Costco have their hot dogs so cheap
Yeah.
as a combo. So, a hot dog plus a drink is $1.50. Like that's really cheap.
Yeah.
And then their hot dogs, I just want to show you guys. But their hot dogs are not small. Like look at this. They're big. Even like the vendors on the streets, their hot dogs are what, like $8?
What?
Probably more now.
$8 for no. The
No,
sausages
way
are
more
like
than that.
$6.
Years ago, probably. Right? But yeah. Actually, that's actually pretty cool. And it's supposed to be like just one bite, but
It's huge.
so we have two topics we gotta talk about.
Oh yeah.
So one of the subs asked us, what would we do if we became billionaires? A lot of stuff. No, what would you do?
Billionaire?
Yeah. Okay, so let's just say we won the lotto or something and we became billionaires.
Retire my family first.
Okay. Wait, is that the first thing you would do, or is that just one of the things you would do? Obviously, it's one of the things, but would that be on top of your list?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely top 3. So like retire my family, and then like donate to the causes I like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But if it's just like, what would I do for fun?
Yeah.
Honestly, probably just like
Smoke this.
travel and like ride motorcycles.
Buy them and then ride them.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think if I won let's say I won the lotto for $1 billion, the first thing I do is just like silently sit by myself in front of my computer and like chart out what I need to do. Like who I need to give some money to, who I want to help, what kind of causes and stuff, right? And like what percentage that should go into, like what percent will go into like investments or like just other stuff.
Yeah.
Because apparently I heard a lot of people become rich from like lotto and then they end up actually going broke.
Yeah.
Because the money gets to their head, right?
Yeah.
So I think pre-planning is like so crucial. The fry, no. But obviously for fun, 100% I think I would not live in one place. I'd be traveling everywhere. And then, yeah, just obviously retiring my family, traveling with them,
Yeah.
and just, helping people as we go. And I'm sure there's so many different places that needs help.
Yeah. Of course.
So obviously that. But I love animals and
Yeah.
old people.
Yeah.
And like maybe kids, like schools and stuff, right? Those would be really nice. How's that?
Good.
This poutine is huge. How much was the poutine? It was like $8, right? $7.99. Yeah, it was.
$6.99. I think $6.99.
Oh,
That's good.
sorry. Your hand's gonna be tired. I'm like pushing down.
All good. The calories, no joke on this thing. Eh?
Before we tell you, guess in your head how much calorie this poutine is.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. If you really think about it, like fries, you know, a couple hundred calories, you know, the sauce, a couple hundred. It's not. This whole thing's almost 2,000 calories. 2,000. That's literally one full day of an adult's intake. It's crazy. Ooh. I need to eat one of these.
Oh yeah.
You want some? Like you want to split right now?
Okay. We don't have to split. You have so many.
No, but there's two types. I don't even know which one's what, right? Or it doesn't matter. Actually, yeah. Because then what if you don't get to try the sausage one?
I don't care.
Take one here. Take this. We don't know what is what, but apparently one's beef and one's sausage.
Yeah.
Do you want ketchup?
Yeah.
My hand's greasy though.
Oh, I'll just put it with this.
Sorry. I forgot about that. Alright, let's go. Sauce on it. Spread that. You have relish too, you can use that.
Yeah, for sure.
I love their hot dogs.
You love hot dogs in general.
Like, I love it.
I remember we used to go to like Canadian Tire.
Oh, I'd be eating outside. Literally, I treat that hot dog stand like a restaurant. I'm just looking at the menu like, but I always end up getting the same thing. It's always a spicy sausage.
Yeah.
Right? And then like I get that and I'm like, oh, so good. I want more and more.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, last time we had it, we couldn't really enjoy it because we were speed eating it. Yeah. Yeah, I realize I'm a really slow eater.
No, you're
Pretty slow. You beat me on everything.
You're normal. Not the donuts or the pop. You're chugging the pop like your life depends on it.
That's good. You watch anything lately?
I should watch a lot, but I don't know if I can talk all about it. Because then it's just too much stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I watched a Korean drama called Somebody. It was one of the sub recommendations. I think it's called Somebody or Someone.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure Somebody. So basically, long story short, it's about a girl who's like super smart at developing like programs and like she's like a programmer. Like really into computers and like modifying stuff. So for her school project, I think she came up with this system. It's basically like a bot that chats with you inside a chat room. So for example, let's say Bob, Larry, Dennis, and I were in this WhatsApp, and we're chatting. This bot is there also, but it's reading everyone's messages and analyzing how they feel. So how they feel, what they want to say. So let's say Dennis typed like, you know, if I'm like, oh, what do you want to eat today? And then Dennis is like, oh, I kind of want fried chicken, but then he doesn't send it. He deletes it because he's too shy to, you know, talk to the group.
Yeah.
The bot will actually say it for him and be like, oh, why don't we do fried chicken? So he does like recommendations and things so that people don't feel awkward and out of place. And they can read you and analyze your messages to see if it's actually you, how you're feeling that day. So if you're feeling down, it knows.
Oh, damn.
So it's really cool. So obviously it was like a huge thing. And the people that are like interviewing or going around the school and like asking about the projects, they really like that idea or that bot. So then years passed, that bot became really famous. It became like a dating app where people can find their perfect match and they actually get married and stuff. So, and the story kind of goes into how a serial killer ends up using that app to kill people, to kill girls.
Oh, crap.
So he'll you know, take a picture, make a new profile, and then match with a girl and invite her out and basically do stuff with her and then kill her while they're doing it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so then they can't catch him, and then it's about how the main character, the girl who develops it, gets pulled into that drama because she actually ends up. Spoiler: if you guys don't want to hear it, just make sure you skip this part. Excuse me. It's about how she ends up dating him. And then she finds out that he's a serial killer. And then like, and how her program became like, it's just crazy. And at the end, there's like, stuff happens. It's pretty cool.
It's just one season?
Yeah. It's crazy because if you think about it, it's like somebody that knows exactly how you feel, like a bot. And no matter what you type, it already knows what you're trying to say.
Yeah. That's scary.
What about you? That's one of the things I watch.
Well, I was rewatching Friends. It's like one of my like top 3 shows. And then something new I watched is called what's it called? Pepsi, Where's My Jet? So basically, it's like a 3-part series. And it actually happened. So this kid, he's like 20 years old. Way back in like the 1990s to like close to 2000s. Do you know how like Pepsi used to have like these little points? Where like if you buy like a pop like this, you get like 1 point. If you buy a case, you get like 10 points, stuff like that. And you could collect those points and you could send them in and you get like glasses or like or like a jacket or like a t-shirt, stuff like that. So then in the commercial, they did all that, but then at the end is like if you collect 7 million points, you get a Harrier jet.
What?
Which is, you know what a Harrier jet is, right? It's like the US like Air Force.
Like one of the fighter jets.
Yeah, exactly, a fighter jet.
Yeah.
Right? And then in the commercial, do you know how if it's like really weird or like it seems kind of impossible, kind of like the Harrier jet, they'll be like, oh, disclaimer, like it's fake or we're not gonna like whatever, you know? But then there wasn't any of that.
Wait. So you said this was real? Woo!
So then
Pizza?
sure.
Oh shoot. Yeah, okay.
So then the kid was like, okay, like let me like go around, see like if any of my friends or whatever or acquaintances would be able to like help me with this. And then so he goes to a friend, he's like really, really wealthy.
Yeah.
Right? They go like mountain climbing together. That's how they know each other. But he's like very eccentric, so like that's the only person that would even entertain the idea. Right? So then like he was watching it and he watched it like 100 times or whatever to make sure like everything was proper. And he's like, okay, like $7 million, you get a Harrier jet. There's no disclaimers or anything. It's like, okay, like
7 million points.
7 million points. Right? And then the kid calculated it. He was like, all right, let me see how much a Harrier jet would cost. And it cost 32 million. Yeah, so he did the calculations. He's like, okay, like if I were to spend like I don't remember the exact number, but he's like, oh, $7 million, right? Let's just say it's $7 million. If I spend $7 million, I would get a $32 million jet.
That's way worth it.
Yeah, right? So it's like, in my mind, it's like, okay, like you could buy it and then sell it or like whatever. But then he actually wanted to buy it and then rent it to people.
Oh,
so,
that's smart.
Yeah, or like, so rent it to like film companies and stuff, like Top Gear and stuff like that, right? So then, at the back of a catalog, right? Like some time goes by, like he kind of failed at the process, but some time goes by, he goes into a convenience store, and then it's like the Pepsi collect your points or whatever, and then he sees a brochure, and he's like, oh, like I kind of failed at this already, but let me just see. And then he flips to the back, and it says, you could collect some points, but if you don't have enough points for what you want, you could buy 1 point for 10 cents. So
he keeps buying it.
So in like the math, he calculated it, it would cost $700,000 instead of like $7 million
to make it up for that.
Yeah.
Dude, what's wrong with Pepsi? Were they crazy?
Yeah. Well, no, at the end they're like, oh, like we didn't think anyone would like take this seriously. Yeah, but then they're like, oh yeah, like if you didn't want us to take it serious, then you should have put a disclaimer at the bottom, right? Yeah. So then like he kind of got sued by Pepsi, and then he sued Pepsi back. Yeah. And then they're like, okay, like what do you want? You want money, right? He's like, here, like we'll give you like almost $1 million, like just to go away.
Wait, how old is this kid?
Like 20.
Oh, $1 million back then? Jeez. That's 10 million right now. 50 million.
Yeah. It was just about that.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Sad ending. basically, so he declines it, and then they go through like all the litigations and stuff, and then he gets nothing. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I would have been like, give me that
crappy.
million. Man, you suck. Give me the million.
Yeah.
Bro, that's sad.
Still got this huge thing.
Let's finish the fries first. Still got the wings too.
Yeah.
I like their wings a lot though.
The wings are good.
Every time, it's so funny. So Nari's next to me. If you guys don't know Nari,
Yeah.
she's one of Dennis's dogs. She's so cute, and she loves food, right? So every time I'm eating, she like puts her paw on my arm, and I move it off. She puts it on again. It's like, oh, give me some food. I can't do that. You're gonna get a stomachache. But yeah, that was really cool. What else did I watch? Oh my god.
What?
Bunch of mukbangs ago, Dennis told me about this show called Singles Inferno. I don't know if you guys saw that episode of our mukbang, but I was like, oh, I don't like those reality shows, like people dating and stuff. Like, it's like so cringe. So then I didn't watch it, but I watched it. Dude, that thing is addictive. That thing is addictive. Like, the dramas that happened, I don't know, it's a while back. You probably don't remember. But season 2 is coming out in December.
Yeah,
but the fact that, like, you see how they develop as a couple or as, like, people together, it's just crazy the amount of, like, things that changed. Like, who they like first, and then it changes again, and it changes again, and then, like, and when someone doesn't like you, the awkwardness between them. It's like, and you're stuck on an island. It's so, like, it's so...
Yeah, and then there's like a love triangle.
Yeah.
And
like,
2 guys are going for one
three
girl.
3 guys.
What?
3 guys like one girl.
Really?
Yeah. There's one girl that looks kind of like... She honestly reminds me of, like, Jennie from Blackpink. She's kind of, like, petite, long hair, good looking, you know, like, puts on makeup, like, takes care of herself. But, like, 3 guys love her.
Yeah.
It's just like... And then they like, oh, put the guys in the mud pit to fight. For a chance to take any girl to the paradise. So basically, if you guys haven't seen it, there's Inferno. Inferno is basically the island they're stuck on. It's not a bad place. It's just because you have to cook your own food. The weather gets hot. Seriously. And then, I guess so, like, gassy with pop. And then paradise is basically, you get to go with this couple if you both like each other. They send you to a hotel that's, like, glamorous, huge. You get to order all the food you want, all the like delicious food, steak, you name it. They got it right. There's a giant swimming pool. So then they put those guys in a mud pit to fight for a chance to take any girl they want to the paradise, and they're like attacking each other, right? And like muscular guys. It's hilarious. It's like the 3 guys fighting each other just to like take that one girl. Yeah, so funny. So sad at the end. Made me so mad.
What happened?
So on that show, there's a really nice girl.
Okay.
She came later. So they put like new members in, which like it kind of stirs up stuff, right? So the new girl came and then she saw one of the guys that likes that Jennie lookalike. And then he got rejected by her. So he's like super sad and depressed all by himself. So the new girl's like, trying to make him feel better, and then there was a game she won in, and she chose him to take to paradise, just so that he can like. Well, obviously she's interested in him a little bit, but also to let him get away from it. So on the final episode where you're supposed to match with each other now, he walks over to her, so everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's gonna pick her," and then he just goes, "Thank you very much," and turns and walks to that original girl that hurt that broke his heart. I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Like,
at least you had a chance with, like, the first girl.
Yeah, on top of it, it's like that girl specifically told you, like, I don't, like, you know, go away. You know? And just, like, why would you walk over? And then, like, just say thanks and walk off.
Yeah.
That's so mean. Like, don't do it. Just say it from afar.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's watching you walk over.
Yeah.
And I started watching Terrace House.
Oh,
that's another one. That's another one he mentioned.
All those shows, man, they're all so good.
I didn't believe him. He was like, "Oh, it's okay." So yeah, it's about a group of Japanese people living in one house, kind of like a mansion, pretty big. And the cool thing about the show is that it's about their daily lives, right? They go on with their jobs, and the camera crew actually goes with them. You see what they do outside of work or outside of personal life or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And then they also do a lot of stuff in the house, like a lot of dramas. That's really good. That one's really good. It's a little bit different than Singles Inferno, but it's really good.
Because Singles Inferno only has like
8 episodes.
8 episodes.
Yeah.
So they have to like jam in all the drama, right?
Yeah. And they're older too. Like Singles Inferno, they're what, like 20, 28, 30? Like the oldest girl is like 34. And then you have Terrace House, which is like 20 years old. This is the last one out.
I'm full.
Okay, wing or fries?
Just here.
Whoa. Yeah, always. I can't see it.
Just don't. I'll eat this. I'll eat the fries and the wing, and you eat the poutine.
Poutine.
You don't have to finish it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. Let me open it though. It's bothering me. Like this fucking flying around. Oh shoot, that's my paper pizza. But yeah, so I watched those. I'm still on Terrace House. I'm not done yet, but that one's actually really
There's so many seasons.
really
too.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's not 4 of them. If you guys haven't seen it and you love drama, like deep inside, I know a lot of us pretend like we don't, but we love drama. So, like, watch Terrace House and Singles Inferno for sure. Both on Netflix. I feel like we work for Netflix or something. Always introducing stuff.
I wish.
What else do you watch? Or that's it?
Rewatching Friends, and I'm.
You love Friends, eh?
Yeah.
You love Friends.
I grew up watching it with my sister. Yeah. It was Seinfeld at 7, and then
I didn't like Seinfeld. I don't
and
know.
7:30 is Friends. You don't like Seinfeld? Seinfeld's the best too.
Oh no, just kind of. Their humor is good.
Yeah.
But I guess like the style is a little bit. Not my type.
Older, right? Yeah.
Especially, that show's old. So we were young,
Yeah.
and we didn't like. I didn't like that when I was young. Like like not a lot of kids are gonna like that, right? They're gonna like cartoons. And,
Yeah. Yeah. My sister always like recommends me good movies. And just shows.
That's nice.
And it's like when you're a kid, you kind of like steer away from like the girlier stuff, right? So like I don't think I would have watched.
I watched Sailor Moon when I was a kid.
I think I watched everything.
I
too.
swear. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even ashamed of it.
Yeah.
I watched Sailor Moon. Like why wouldn't you? It's like
Yeah. But you had an older sister too.
yeah.
Yeah. So like if we had like an older brother, then it might be different. You know what I mean? So it's nice. If you could choose to be a single child, or like have like a younger brother or like younger sister or older brother, older sister, what would you choose?
Well, siblings, obviously. I just feel like
Siblings?
I just feel like there's somebody there for you, especially like during the tough times, right?
Yeah.
Especially for me, like coming from Taiwan at like a weird age, like 10 years old. It's just like it's hard. Like I went to school without knowing any English.
Yeah.
I still remember I was in school and I really needed to pee.
Yeah.
But I did not know how to ask to go to the washroom. So I was just like held it in. I was like so scared. Right? And then finally I couldn't take it anymore, so I had to be like, like just thing. It's like going through that time is like really stressful, right? So having a sibling obviously helps you talk about it.
Yeah.
How are you? Siblings.
Sibling for sure. It would have been interesting to have an older brother.
Yeah.
Just to like,
pick on you.
I don't know. My sister was pretty tough. We used to fight a lot. And like wrestle and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you win though at least?
When I was a kid.
Take that.
She's 5 years older than me.
My sister's 4 years older than me.
Oh yeah?
It's the same thing. I used to always get Oh my god! So this used to happen a lot. So you know how your parents are busy.
Yeah.
So if you do anything that's kind of like, especially Asian parents, like you do anything that kind of like takes them off the wrong way, they get angry and they kind of like punish you.
Yeah.
So I remember my sister would like, she knew I hated ghost stories.
Okay.
And I would scream whenever she tells me one. So she'll be like, "Oh, let me tell you this ghost story, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, right? And my parents will come in like, "What's wrong with you?" And then they start punishing me. I'm like, bro, it's not even me, man. So funny. But yeah, that's my story. I'm going to save this for after. Almost done.
Yeah.
But I enjoy this a lot.
Yeah, it was really good.
I mean, run along. All right.
Good. Thanks for watching all the way through.
Appreciate your support.
Yep. We'll
Take
see you
care.
guys
See you
next
next
week. Bye.